Oh my days, David Bentley. We haven't even started and you got people cracking up already. Oh my goodness. Like, I was saying to you earlier, like, if you ever do like stand up or anything, like let me know. Like I buy tickets to your show.
Yeah, let's do it.
Honest-
Mate, you show me the light and I'm there. I'll walk through it. You give me a door and I'm going to walk through it. It's a stand up. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, honestly, you stand up like any football stories that you've got or anything that you want to share. Oh my goodness.
Take it on tour. Just do the world, yeah. There you go, look, there you go. My first fan's here. No one else wants to see it. It'd just be a one-man show, one-man audience.
Yeah. So, David, honestly, you know, like, I'm sure you got some football stories that you like to share. Is there one that you think of in particular, or are you going to save that for another time?
I'll save that for my podcast, and I'll studs up, talk sport. Whee!
Yeah.
Content influencer creator.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Oh no.
I want to talk a bit more about the event and what got you into the event, because obviously, you know, we know you from your time at football, obviously former Arsenal, Blackburn, Tottenham footballer. What put you into this event?
Well, me and Stacky grew up at Arsenal through the youth system, one of the best youth systems in the world. We were under like Liam Brady and Don Howe and all these, you know, legends of the game, and they had all the best players in the world. And obviously, me and Stacky were part of the Invincible squad as well. Okay. Pointless question. I was on that show. Yeah. I was part of the Invincibles at Arsenal with Stacky, and we had a great time together. And obviously, had friendship that's lasted sort of 20 years now. And we were at another charity football match and a charity golf day together. And he mentioned to do the boxing, and obviously, I said, yeah, of course, I'll step in and support to help. We've got children. You know, I've got 4, and I think Stacky's got 4 as well. So it's gives you a different perspective on life as you get older. That you want to help. You want to use your platform to help as much as you can.
Yeah.
And also with that, you're putting on an event that you can enjoy. We're loving being part of this. You know, and as well. I think all the fighters are, and that's why we're here. We're here to try to raise as much money as we possibly can for good charities that are sort of near our heart. Which is obviously one of them is Willow Foundation, which is Bob Wilson, which he was goalkeeping coach for Stacky at the time, and it's a great thing that we're here for. Yeah, there you go. Look, I went interview mode then, didn't I? Yeah. Bang. You were like that.
Oh my God! Like, how many more drugs you've got in you? Honestly, oh man, you've got
Take
plenty.
it easy, son.
But I want to talk a bit more about, you know, obviously before we talk a bit more about the event and everything. You mentioned some very key figures as well, being in the Invincible team back in 2004. I was about 4 years old at the time. When,
was you?
Yeah.
Oh mate.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Yeah, so 4 years old at the time when you guys won the Invincibles, and then obviously you spoke about Don Howe and, you know, Bob Wilson. How important were those people in your career as well? And obviously they're big personalities in the world of football, but also, you know, obviously Don Howe in coaching, you know, Bob Wilson in broadcasting as well after his career as well. Yeah.
I mean, they're incredible. I mean, Liam Brady, one of, you know, Irish Arsenal legend. He went international. I think he played for Juventus. Obviously, when you're at the time, you're looking at it, you don't really know as a kid, but when you come out the other side, Don Howe gave me so much. He gave me the worst dressing down I've ever had in a changing room, where literally half an hour of just, you know, after a youth team game at Highbury, I think it was. Yeah. And incredible advice. He's just got that sort of Alex Ferguson kind of old school. I loved it every day. He'd call everyone the wrong name, which was brilliant as well. I loved him for that. He'd go, Bob, but that was, I remember that because that sort of endeared him to me. But he was an incredible coach, incredible energy. And to be in and around sort of people like that and legends who care about the game and care about you. You come out the other side and you reflect on your time, and I mean, it's amazing. What an honour it is for me to talk now about them people that I was in and around them every day, and they had to deal with me. Yeah.
But speaking of from that Invincible team as well, you've had like Vieira, Ashley Cole, Thierry Henry, of course. I've got to ask you the question though: which one of those players, or anybody in that Invincible squad, or anybody that you were teammates with throughout your time in football, you think would suit boxing?
Oh, who would suit boxing? Andy Todd at Blackburn.
Oh,
Colin Todd's son. He was my club captain when I went to Blackburn. Mate, he can have it. I've seen him go a few times, and mate, he's got like Mike Tyson vibes. Like, mate, you're getting out of the way of that. It's like a steam train. I'm like, oh, no! But yeah, him. If he stepped in, he's just got that. He's got that back. You know that back.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I don't want to know that. But he's there's a few things that are in the press about him having a few rows, and if he stepped into the ring, I would move to Australia to get away from it.
Honestly, I could imagine so. I'm sure there's one story that you had about obviously Todd getting into it with one of your teammates. I'm sure, like when you look at it, you're like, oh, jeez, like he's giving him a beat now.
I remember bolting away under Sam Allardyce's team. I remember actually Stephen Reed getting Robbie Savage by the neck and lifting him up. Mate, I was like that. He all kicked off at half time. It used to be rows all the time. Yeah. You always have little tear ups, didn't you?
Absolutely. And it's interesting you mentioned Sam Allardyce, because Jose Mourinho, like in one press conference all these years ago, someone asked, who would you not want to face, in the ring? And someone said, or in a fight, and Jose Mourinho was like, would it not be Big Sam?
Yeah.
I'm sure Big Sam would probably have it out with everyone.
Oh, Big Sam would give you a good idea. Yeah, he's a good boy. He was a good boy. I went on loan actually under him at West Ham, so like, I had a bit of time that I did my knee.
Yeah.
He can. You won't want to have a tear up with him. When he played, I think he was a bit of an animal. Yeah.
That
wouldn't be a bad thing. Putting the managers in, yeah. Just get all the managers.
It would be very interesting because you could put Sam Allardyce with Mourinho. You could put Conte in there.
Conte could have it. Conte versus Simone.
Oh wow,
mate, them two animals. Gattuso versus King.
Mate, that'd be...
Mate, we're setting them up. That's what I mean. Eddie, get on the phone. Eddie Hearn.
Obviously, we're here for the event, really. And obviously, you're taking on Jody Morris, former Chelsea and Chelsea player and coach.
Yep.
It's a bit like a London derby, really, for you guys, because it's Chelsea versus Arsenal. It not only outside the ring, but also in the ring as well. So
the Battle of London.
Battle of London, I'm telling you, like he's from Hammersmith and you're from, North London as well. Yeah. So for you personally, like, does that give it a bit of an edge going into this charity event?
Yeah, of course it does. Yeah, I mean, we're competitive sportsmen. We played obviously at the highest level, and to do that, you've got to be competitive. When you cross the line. So me and him are going to be stepping in, taking training camps very seriously, getting ourselves in best condition we can. And then we're going to get into that ring and have a full tear up. Nobody wants to lose that fight, and that's the exciting thing about on the night.
Absolutely, I'm sure there's going to be some Chelsea and Arsenal supporters in the audience. Come
what
fight
about that? Chelsea,
Chelsea versus Arsenal in and out ring.
Yeah, be in there, wouldn't he? But I think like Jimmy Bullard coming, he'd be my biggest supporter.
Go
on the Bullard, go on the Bully.
We should see him in the ring as well, Jimmy Bullard.
You can't put him in the ring. He's a complete lover. He's a lover, not a fighter, that boy.
But JT, no, I think
JT could have it.
Yeah.
Mate, he used to head like, what about we used to tackle with his head?
Yeah.
He was an animal. What a legend of the game. But,
brilliant.
Yeah.
But obviously, you've mentioned about what you're doing now and like what inspired you into the event. I want to talk a bit more about, obviously the people that you've mentioned earlier. Obviously, some of them were, Bob Wilson, really successful goalkeeper, but also successful goalkeeping coach at Arsenal and did some presenting for ITV and for BBC back in the day. Talk to me in terms of like what this event can do for like footballers who are like, obviously like towards the end of their careers, to give them something, meaningful and purposeful as well.
Yeah, I mean, definitely stepping into that, you're stepping into an arena like that you were used to when you were playing, obviously all the press and obviously the training and the hardcore training element of like a pre-season. So it can really stimulate you as a person, stimulate your imagination, stimulate your fitness, and obviously stimulate from a mental point of view, from a psychological point of view. Obviously doing stuff like this is brilliant for you. So anyone who wants to do it, you've just got to have you've got to have the bottle to get in the ring, and that's the courage. When you step into the ring, that's when you know. When you step in on sparring, especially when you step in with pros, having the courage to do it. But if you accept all that, you'll have a great time doing it, and it'll help you, yeah.
Absolutely. And obviously, there's a lot of footballers, also some of them face, mental health as well and things like that, really. Like, how much of an issue is it, obviously, like within the game, when once you finish, you don't have that something that can like really support you in that sort of sense, really?
I think it's a societal problem, young men problem. I'm working with a company called Stay It Led, which is a voice note company. I've seen it certainly over the coming last 4 or 5 years. Slight epidemic, suicide rates are up across the board, and anything you can do to help the country that give me so much and the people that give me so much. This is the land that I love. You want to give something back, and it's pretty sort of, it can be pretty sad out there at times, so hopefully stuff like this can inspire people and help raise enough money to sort of help people that need it.
And what is it that you sort of learnt about yourself, obviously stepping into the boxing ring now? What is it you sort of learnt about yourself, or the challenges that you've had to overcome, obviously going from being a former footballer now to just training boxing solely?
Getting it in the head. So, my neck and my head. Yeah, that's the thing that you're trying to absorb, getting some jabs to the head, that's the conditioning element. It's very similar to sort of pre-season that we had 3 sessions sort of a day. You just getting like pumped and fit and lean and ready and it's exciting. I like it. I mean, it's something that being uncomfortable. I quite like being uncomfortable. Yeah. I like other people being uncomfortable.
It's interesting you mentioned Talk Sport as well. Obviously, your regular fixture on Talk Sport as well.
I've got a new podcast, Studs Up,
coming up.
He's going to link it.
We're going to link it.
Influencer, creator.
You said not only former footballer now, but now boxer, podcaster, radio host. Like, you've done a lot now. Like, I'm sure, a lot of people at Talk Sport would be very supportive of you and what you're doing at the moment in time. But have you had any grief in particular from the TalkSport office, from Darren Ben or anybody else?
No, they all know that I can never tear up.
Yeah. Has anybody come forward yet? They're like, we want you next.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I wonder who it could be.
Yeah.
Beckham, isn't it?
Maybe.
In the ring. Who would it be? I don't know. Joey Essex.
Oh yeah.
Me, Joey Essex. Have it.
Yeah.
Have it.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
I wouldn't mind either you or Joey Essex. I wouldn't mind you or David Beckham. I wouldn't mind you or Todd.
Oh yeah, don't put me in with Todd, mate. I'm leaving this continent.
or you, Jason Cundy.
Oh, Cundy, no, he's a lover.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a lover. Right about that. What a guy.
Oh, my days. I'm sure we can get him on at some point, because you've obviously talked about the darts. Competition, you're involved in the boxing.
Yeah.
Like, apart from all of this, what is next for you? Apart from all of this,
well, big fight in Vegas, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Vegas against Mayweather.
Yeah, no, Mayweather, he's all right. No, Conor McGregor, let's get him back. Yeah, let's
Conor
go.
McGregor.
Yeah, what do you reckon? Vegas headline. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can see my name in lights, can't I?
Yeah. Bentley versus McGregor. No, that wouldn't do too badly. England versus Ireland as well.
Yeah,
so.
there you go. Look at that.
Yeah.
He could run for president of Ireland. I could run for Prime Minister.
Yeah.
There you go. Winner takes all.
Prime Minister Bentley would
I like the ring of that. That's 50 to 60 I'm doing that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And obviously, just to wrap things up really, we can talk all day, but for you personally, for those who don't really know about the event or are new to this event, what can people expect come October 18th, apart from having a few tear-up with Jody Morris?
Well, it'll be fun, exciting, entertaining. There's so much entertainment on. I think Alfie Bow, he's singing. You've got Pete Crouch in there doing the Q&A. It'll be an amazing night. DJs are on, parties on. You're going to see 10 former players who are fully trained, fully ready to have a tear up, and it's going to be a great night.
It's going to be a great night indeed. Do you expect your hands to be raised come Saturday night? Yeah. And the winner Oh, brilliant.
All
Oh, my
right.
goodness. But just to wrap up, I just want to talk quickly about the football as well. Obviously, you've current season now, Liverpool top of the league at the moment, Arsenal
Yeah.
running close in second, really. I want to talk a bit more about the Premier League season and how you sort of see the Premier League season sort of unfold for you personally.
It's a bit of a difficult one at the minute because I think the teams it's a transitional season this season.
Yeah.
In the sense that there's a lot of big signings that have come in. They've come over from foreign leagues, and sometimes it takes time for individuals and teams to adapt to them players. So you've seen some funny results and funny performances.
Yeah.
And once you see them players settle in, you're going to see, yeah. So it's a little bit of a transitional sort of element coming to the season now, and I'm interested to see how it all plays out. But I don't think you're going to see a runaway leader as if we did in seasons before. Because I think there's a few mistakes due to the new players that have come in.
Yeah.
There's a few mistakes around the league at the minute. There's a lot more points going elsewhere. So I think it'll be one of the tightest Premier Leagues that there's been. It's ready for another team to step in as well, I think. Arsenal look strong this week, but they've showed signs where they've been weak. Liverpool the same. And then you've got Man City, they're going through a bit of a transition. I think it's a difficult one to call this season on who I think is going to win the league. And also, from a relegational point of view, it's going to be difficult to know who's going to they make changes. I think there's a lot of shuffling and sorting out that's going on in the Premier League at the minute.
Absolutely. What can people expect on October 18th because of time?
Yeah, fireworks and a knockout.